Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair!
Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
Okay, we back. Shandy got it together finally. She did what she's supposed to do. You know,
Hello.
and look, another man has joined us today.
Ain't no man down there.
Ain't no man. I ain't do no flies.
Well, my man was down there.
Oh. That's the only thing to keep us smiling. That's a damn shame. Anyway.
Oh, y'all gotta stop.
Shout out to my horny toad friend Lake.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? It's not, your screen's not glitching. It's not Tuesday. It is Friday. Miles didn't have anybody to spend any time with for the first of the year. So on behalf of everybody who didn't want to be bothered, I will be bothered for the next hour and a half or so, because it's an honor and a pleasure to start this year off with an asshole.
You're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
I'm glad your mic ain't working.
Right, I'm like, what she said?
She don't know.
You're an asshole.
Don't do shit already. I told y'all. Oh, you gonna cut my mic?
I don't know why they be doing that.
Don't be like that, sir. Hi, honey.
We listen, we judge podcasts. The show was great last night. I tapped in
Yes.
the whole time. So
Okay.
Oh yeah, I called him too. They was on fire.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I don't want to say welcome to the network, but welcome to the network.
Welcome to the network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they already been on there.
Podcasts and Pancakes is going down January 13th.
Jesus Christ, ain't that like tomorrow?
No.
Where's the flyer?
This is January 13th. No, January 10th.
Y'all always pull up.
Yeah, January
We here
10th.
for a minute. Pull up.
Pull up.
Yeah, they already hot.
Said claw it.
Claw it. Yeah, we don't clock it. We claw it.
Claw that.
We claw that. Yeah, we claw
Oh,
it.
okay.
Claw it. That's smacking it with your tongue. Stop, I told you about that little raggedy ass tongue you got. Damn.
Raggedy.
Keep the alligator monster in the mouth.
Okay, so
In his pouch. I would have came out there, but I had to stop in the emergency. You all right, Dorian?
why the smirk though?
Because he's burning. No, I'm just joking.
See you always say things about me.
I'm sorry, Dorian.
Not thinking before I speak, but I actually think before I speak.
Okay.
You need to work on that.
I'm trying.
You're not trying.
I'm trying.
You 57.
I'm fucking.
After all these years, you should know better.
Hey, y'all, Happy New Year to everybody.
For real. Happy New Year.
What y'all do this year? I went to Club Couch. What about the rest of you?
Club Couch, me too.
Okay.
I went to Club Couch.
Club Couch.
No, so I didn't. I wasn't at the couch. Good morning, Blue Beast. So I did not sleep on the couch because
damn.
No, for real.
Yeah, be careful, brother.
Okay.
Damn, that's
Definitely got to.
that was a downer.
Yeah, but
No,
definitely
he's fine. He's texting. He's okay.
Right.
Finish your sentence.
I don't sleep by windows during New Year's Eve.
As you shouldn't. I know where you live.
Shut up.
What up, Quincy Lewis?
Widow Gang. What are we getting this month? Pancakes and podcasts. I'm trying to start promoting. I sent it over to you.
It's going to be on January 13th. So
10th.
you literally said 13th.
I made a mistake.
13. Yeah.
And the room is quiet because we got you on tape saying the 13th.
I love a good timestamp.
I mean, won't you cut your mic on? Hit number one. Hit number one. Hit number one.
So
damn.
Everybody was at Club Couch.
Yeah.
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 Triumph would have been cool. I ain't feel
Triumph
like
wouldn't have been nothing for me. It's something about the church that got a whole bunch of gays and pimps. I don't even trust it. I'm sorry.
everybody's supposed to be welcome in the house of the Lord.
No, I wouldn't be there.
Hey, Triumph got the LGBTQ and P.
Good morning, Markathy.
What up, Mark?
Now, all jokes aside,
no, jokes.
Dorian, I wish you extreme health and recovery. I was also pre-stroke about 10 years ago, and it's nothing to play with. You know what I mean?
No.
The matter of the heart and everything. I had to do the whole. I think I was cold blue, you know, and they had to lay me flat and they pump you with a bunch of things, medicine. I had like 8 different medicines I was on when I left the hospital.
Damn.
But the one thing I would say is this is the best time to sit back, meditate, and try to get that blood pressure down.
Yes.
And be easy because the stress is crazy.
Right.
Come
Stress
in.
is crazy.
Okay, it's our food is here.
Okay.
Say hey to the people.
All right then. All right then.
But yeah, we wishing you good recovery.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And also,
Mine's got the
good
name
time
on
to get
it.
your diet in order.
That part.
Start Monday.
Yeah.
I need a little
Salt,
time.
grease, all those things. Get your diet in order. I mean, that will help a whole lot too.
You gonna say that while I'm opening up my bacon sandwich?
Hey, I cut
Mine's got a
pork.
mark on it.
Yeah, I cut pork. I cut. I went to a lot of grilled food, a lot of fish, a lot of vegetables. I'm like this close to pescatarian.
Okay.
So
that's what? That's just all fish.
fish,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
But I gotta have like chicken and stuff now for the
Yeah.
protein. But
Got you.
once I get around that,
Yeah.
I'm
That's
having.
the thing with
I'm not
cutting
telling
out meats
anybody.
and stuff like that. You do lose those proteins.
You don't.
Right.
Meat does not have more protein than green leafy vegetables. Period.
Well, I didn't say that.
I mean,
Right. Like damn, I didn't even say that.
Hey, look. Here's the thing I try to tell people. What do cows eat for the protein?
Grass.
You know what I mean? All the strongest animals don't even eat meat. None of them do, and they get protein. And they get
I wouldn't
protein.
expect them to.
They get protein through what? Shanny, stop. Anyway,
Seriously, I really wouldn't expect another animal to eat another animal for protein.
But
Yeah,
they
they do.
They do, but they don't eat it for protein. They just eat it because they hungry and they savages.
But you know, polar bears, man, go through seals like that. So it's definitely. I mean, when I was training, when I was playing football and being an athlete, my diet was heavy. Chicken breasts, steaks, heavy meat and proteins,
Damn.
starches. So, but eventually, when I go to the gym, I burn all that off and convert it. A lot
I
of
can't
people-
stand guys. Y'all be like, you know, I ate a big ass meal or the big ass steak, and I went to the gym and I lost 10 miles. I walked it off. I lost 10 miles.
Listen, because it don't stick with y'all the same.
The only thing that can make a man fat is a fat woman.
Hey, you know what? That is true. That is very, very true.
Baby, I'm not tired of eating.
Yeah, but that diet thing is when it comes down to stroke, and especially at health period, diet is 90% of it. What you put in your body will manifest itself at some point in time, at some point way. and that's just real talk when it comes down to your digestion, your blood. And check out your herbs. Get you a herb book. A lot of herbs are good for different immune system health.
Yeah.
Vitamins. Get your vitamins. I got a restock of mine also. So, like personally, I take a saw palmetto berry extract, ginseng extract.
Ginseng is good for the yang.
Yeah. That ginseng keeps you right. Also,
What does it do for women?
it's for respiratory
For the
health.
gang? Okay.
But actually, it's respiratory.
Okay.
It's more respiratory, your lungs, stamina, stuff like that.
Okay.
Saw palmetto berry extract is for men and prostate, really.
Okay.
So that's more prostate health herb. So they got herbs for everybody and everything.
Okay, Sean B.
Sean C. love BBW. That's what's up. BBW keep you healthy too. For real.
That part.
You
Good
gotta-
morning, freckles.
You got
Well, Franco.
to be in shape to handle BBW for sure.
Whatever. So listen,
You are always the asset during.
I gave you
What does BBW stand for?
big beautiful women.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of different meanings.
Or you thought it was big black woman?
That's one of them. And
No.
then big
No.
bone woman.
Big bone woman.
Big beautiful woman.
To me, it's always
And
big
then
beautiful.
shout
Yeah.
out to
Big back woman.
yes. Shout out to
Wow.
both the beards, bourbons, and whiskey.
Beards,
That's another
bourbons.
BBW.
Beers, bourbons, and whiskey.
That sound like, oh my God, that sound like,
beers, bourbon, and whiskey. Shout out to Q.
that sound like my last night.
Damn. All righty then.
Okay, clock it. Happy New Year.
Or big bearded women. Anyway,
Wow.
So he said the girl taking my blood is a big yellow bone. So she's a BYB?
A BYB. And you sitting up there
Big yellow
getting your blood taken too.
Talking about my blood is in my dick.
Thank you, Sue. Gang,
Somebody help me.
Gang.
Somebody
Sue.
help me.
Hey, so
so
Big bone woman. Yes, Cal. That's
Yes.
what BBW is.
big
no,
bone
it's
woman.
not big beautiful women.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's
bone.
not, well, that's one of them.
What was that song?
But it's essentially big bone woman.
That song, Sister
I'm not-
Big Bones.
Yes,
Sister
Anthony.
Big Man. Anthony Hamilton.
Come on,
Yes.
Anthony.
Anthony Hamilton had the best song.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm happy y'all there.
So Shan, you know what the BBC is?
Uh-oh.
Big beautiful cock.
Big black cock.
Wow.
I thought it was a BBD.
We know who hits the porn sites for sure.
Are you talking about me?
Hi, Brandy. Good morning.
I know what to type in to get what I want to see.
Tired of everything being abbreviated.
Shit.
I swear.
Y'all know I ain't never lied about my rough gangbang fetish. Maybe like,
So that's
Wow.
what
Like-
I'm
it's funny because it's true.
Cal, we had to abbreviate that, Some things have to be abbreviated just for
I'm saying this like nobody like Lake. I know it's missing.
saying. Now I gotta download that song.
I paid
Yes.
for it
No, yeah.
on the sandwich. But
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
you're just building up a pile of
Yes.
nastiness.
Onion
Anyway.
beat though.
This time morning, everything is going to be a big pile of fun later. Anyway,
Oh.
so today's topic. Let's go into today's
today's
topic.
topic.
Did we even have a topic?
Yes.
Did reality TV create black fatigue?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You know what?
And I also have a video.
Okay,
Let's go to video.
Let's go to the video first.
Yeah, let's see the video.
Good morning, Gigi and
Boy,
Gigi, why your ass ain't here?
She don't want to be.
Sis said that reality TV, pretty much the reason why we see the types of women and mothers that we see right now within the black community. And I could not agree with her more. I know it's a lot of people who do the content regarding the black fatigue and everything like that, but I need you all to understand, black women did not always behave like the type of women that you possibly see on YouTube, on TikTok, on social media in general. Even the ones that you may see out in your regular schmegular life. Like, black women did not used to behave like that. We were not the type of people that would be out wearing pajamas. We were not the type of people that was always so loud and obnoxious, out and about, fighting, spitting on people. We did not hold ourselves as being uncouth. Even if you look at pictures of our ancestors from like the 60s, 70s, like we were always very ladylike. Like our women always represented themselves in such a classy manner, even from Diana Ross on up to Whitney Houston. Even when you go down to the 90s, like we just didn't do a lot of the shit that we doing, and whatever we did, we kept it in the back. And it was all done by design, especially when you look at who created the shows that most black women gravitated to in the 20th century. See, we could say that it started with Bad Girls Club or that it started with The Flavor of Love, but it really didn't, because that was a cast of different races of women. But we could say that when it came to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because you saw wealthy black women in the South, and that was something that a lot of people weren't quite prepared for, because the South has a history of being so racist and black people was down, That jumped it off. It portrayed black women in a different manner compared to what you would have seen in like Living Single or something like that. Now keep in mind, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, creator of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, is from Canada. Okay, this is her right here. Now let's go to Love and Hip Hop. Mona Scott. We already know about Love and Hip Hop and what that shit represented. Mona Scott is Haitian. She's not even a black American. So let's go to another one. Zeus Network. This is the one that hit me the hardest, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think his name is Lenny, who is the CEO of Zeus Network. He was born in Detroit, but it's his father that is concerning to me. Zeus Network, they are the ones who are over the franchise of Baddies, and in my opinion, Zeus Network is the architect of black fatigue. They are, in my opinion. However, his father, go and look him up. He is actually the bishop over the Church of God in Christ, which is the biggest black church in America. I'm gonna just leave that there.
Ooh-wee. That's deep, but I agree with everything she said.
Me too.
I agree with all of it.
It was crazy. I would say it had to be 2011. I remember I was pregnant with Keem. And so during my pregnancy, I had a lot of downtime. You know, I was in and out of jobs or whatever. So I decided that I wanted to know what the basketball wife craze was. And I don't know if it was because I had the baby or whatever, but it was literally tiring. It was to watch. Like, I used to watch Real World and some of those shows when they first came out, and it was like, wow, this is amazing to see people live for real. But when we got to Basketball Wives,
scripted,
right?
Well, I don't care about the script or whatever. It seemed like it was a bunch of conflict. You know, it felt like it stirred up emotions in me that I didn't know I had, especially like not having a real relationship with my son's father and going through what I was going through. They were angry, and so was I. You know, and I was able to recognize it. Like, I never watched past that first season, but I was like, it changed the way I felt on the inside. It changed the woman that I was becoming. And I was tired. Wow. Like, I can't see how people get into it.
I think those shows are probably the worst shows that display what we were in. Shit, it's gone now.
I had a BLT after Kelly went off on his diet talk. It was like bacon.
Stay with the grease.
I am not trying to be in the hospital.
Well, here's the thing. Shout out to Dorian. Dorian, we hope you go through everything properly, because I know how to feel to have a stroke. I had a stroke 11
Did we already
years ago.
do that?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Listen, so when it comes down to reality shows dealing with black folks, it's backed by white folks.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They want to show, because actually the behavior that you see is actually hillbilly, like street trailer park type shit. Like trailer park people was the first people I seen wearing pajamas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they used to walk across 8 Mile with their pajamas on to go to the store. It was crazy. I used to be like, damn, really? Right. And they had shit. I'm 70 yards from my crib. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
My college roommate from Traverse City, she used to go out in mules and pajama pants every day for class, wet hair and everything. It was just, she just didn't feel like it was worth her time to get dressed to go to class. Yeah. That was just her mentality. Yep.
A lot of white folks, listen, a lot of white folks that were living in trailer parks, I swear to God, we started displaying the minute, I swear to God, 96 is when I started seeing us like going, acting like them.
Mm-hmm.
Like 96 was the year I said, I'm like, why do you got they walking in their house shoes into the store?
A lot of us was raised by our grandparents, you know, or the grandparents in the homes were close. So my grandmother came from the time where you had to get dressed up to go downtown. Right. You know what I'm saying? You had women had on dresses, guys had on suits, and that's how you went shopping. I was recently talking, like the first time I went to church, she was still on my case about not wearing a slip, and this was like 96. You know, like, girl, you going into the house of God with no slip on? And I had on a summer dress, and I'm like, I don't need that. And I realized how much class even that little conversation took out, and how much that changed for her. Even though I thought I was dressed up, she like, really, you going into the house of God and I can see your ass and I can see your tits all perked up and everything, and you can see through your dress. Like, it's not that thick, you know, and we didn't think it was a big deal. We also didn't think that it would fester to what we're seeing now, where people stop taking pride into their appearance, you know.
I think when it comes down to the reality shows today, it's very disrespectful.
Extremely.
The thing that, I mean, because they target black women. Right. They target black men. And then the shows for the homosexuality, it's crazy. And then
go ahead.
None of these will be popular. Like BET, when it was owned by BET, we have never done that.
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you, they didn't.
I'm telling you, I don't know about that.
Why you say that?
For one, we always try to make things about race as if there's not other shows that's exactly the same.
There's not.
Those, what are those people? The Amish people, the real Amish wives?
No, they're not.
Bitches are ratchet.
Hold on, guess what? And they're not really Amish. These are things has been fictitious. Yeah, and people been doing this and saying, but no, they're not.
How you know?
Because they exposed them like years ago when they did that.
And they still watching, and they still fighting pregnant, and they still jumping out. And even if they're not, they're using the idea that they're Amish to negate the behavior that they're doing. So now you have people in the Amish community like, hey, I could get out there and I could wear a dress and I could be disrespectful and this, that, and the other.
Not no real. Listen.
Because real Amish people don't have TV, so they can't see it?
No, a lot of you see them motherfuckers right here over from Queens. They still walk, okay? On certain days, they just don't even drive their vehicles. It's the way.
What does that have to do with the reality TV?
Because they're not in reality TV. These are people posing to be like Amish people. So we had to really think, like, you had to ask yourself, like,
you don't think if they were really posing that
what's gonna happen?
They couldn't be sued or anything for slander?
No, slander what?
Slander of saying that they're Amish and they're not.
Well,
you know,
if
a bunch of white girls was the real black women of Chicago, black people couldn't sue them?
Black people can't even sue themselves for their own shit, let alone for some reality TV stuff. Tamu Nikki Brooks says, sir, when BET was owned by Nelly,
he did do that, though. I watched that.
That was, first of all, that was late night. And
BET Uncut?
BET Uncut. And when it was during regular daytime, they edited that part out.
Oh, they sure did.
So it wasn't. So when swiping a credit card in the woman's butt cheeks, but seeing a man stick his tongue down another man's face in the middle of the day, it's uncanny.
It's uncanny for who?
For children that can watch that.
Why would children be watching it? They should be in school.
Because it's 8:00 at night.
You said in the middle of the day.
But here's my question. Here's my thing about that.
You know what I mean?
You've seen gay men kiss in public, haven't you?
No.
You haven't?
No, I ain't started seeing gay men kiss in public till I turned like 40.
Really?
Yes.
But why is that a concern?
Exactly. That's the thing.
It's a concern when you're dealing with children.
So for one, let's go back and let's take the children out of it, because the subject was black fatigue. Right. And I'm kind of with Dorian. And I want to go back and read his comment. He said, y'all ever notice it's us that have been black fatigue before anybody else. We are our biggest critics.
True.
Won't help each other with anything.
Nothing.
Like, the reality of it is, those who want to watch these shows are watching them.
Yeah.
When I started watching these shows, I realized that this wasn't for me. It literally made me tired.
Right.
You know, it didn't. Everybody doesn't buy into this way of living. But I also feel like when they were doing my face.
No,
because my hair. No. So I also realized when, like Jersey Shore, when white kids started watching Jersey Shore and this and the other, they became more ratchet, more disrespectful.
It became popular.
They wanted to act like that.
There's two people in America that don't have cultures: whites and blacks. We're color based and not culturally based. White folks. That's why. Have you ever noticed what Snooki family said? She said, "I don't know where they learned that. Where she learned that behavior from."
I don't understand what that mean and why you keep saying we don't have culture. We would never have a conversation if you stop negating that black people have.
No, I said black people in America don't have culture.
I don't agree.
What language do we speak? Do you know
we speak English.
Exactly. So,
just because you don't speak another language, when we go someplace else, we speak English, they don't understand.
Listen, what I'm trying to explain to you when I say culture, I'm not disrespecting the culture of black Americans, but what I am saying is that we have no culture. We follow other people. Everything that other people do, we follow them and we mix it into what we do. Like when you got to go, like Africans, when they hear, you best believe you know they're African. And because they eat a particular way, they speak a particular way, they walk a particular way, and you could tell.
And they irritate in a particular way.
No,
this is true.
Like just because you're Nigerian don't mean that.
That's what I'm saying. They irritating us because they are showing who we really need to be.
No.
Okay, you saying no, but you saying no like how?
No.
Y'all been around to each other too. No, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, America is a bastard ass country. So we adapt. Blacks and whites adapt to everything else other than what they need to. And I'm gonna give you an example. If I give you a particular area, you're gonna like Chinese. If I tell you say a particular area, you're like, oh, them Arabs. You know what I mean? Because we don't have nothing that we control. You know, Arabs control shit.
I don't think control is the definition of culture. Culture is like a thing, a presence. It's not something that you pay for to be in control. And Tamu is absolutely right. The rest of the world is mimicking black culture. No dance,
they
music.
Listen, they doing it, but listen, man. I get everybody want to believe the black culture is so much great. Yeah, people are mimicking us, but they're not living like us because they're not broke. You don't know who broke. Okay, man. I'm
just saying, like, black people ain't the only black people ain't the only broke people in the world.
I ain't say that. Whites are too.
Yeah, and Haitians and fucking Chinese people. It's a lot of broke people. It's either you're rich or you're broke.
Pretty much.
I'm glad y'all think like that, but that's sad.
I'm happy it's not sad.
It is because that's not true.
And you can't say it's not true. I wish people would stop saying that shit. Back it up. What are you backing it up with?
Let me back it up with. Let me show you this. We'll start off something small where everybody know about hip hop, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Hip hop has a culture, right?
Right.
What is it based on? And I'm about to show you something. See how y'all quiet?
I didn't understand the question.
What is the hip hop culture break on?
African American music.
No.
Jazz.
No.
Yes.
No.
Where?
No.
Where?
Culture. The culture of hip hop is breaking, which means dancing.
Right.
Graffiti.
Right.
DJing.
So
hold on. This is culture. I'm about to show you. Music, MCing.
Right.
DJing. Breaking, which is dancing.
Right.
Fashion.
Right.
And there was one more, y'all made me slip up, but it's 5. And fashion is the newest one that's been added to the culture, the hip hop culture. Now, I'm gonna go back to Tamu, but keep that up with Tamu for real quick. Mm-hmm. Now, when you break those 5 elements of a culture, what are the 5 elements for Chinese?
Couldn't tell you, not Chinese.
Yes, you do. Food. language.
Okay, so for one, Chinese food ain't real Chinese food. I'm
not talking about Chinese food that you eat. I'm not.
No,
listen.
but I'm saying, what Chinese food do you eat?
I'm talking about the
Because how do we know that they are known for food?
I ain't saying nothing about being known, but I'm telling you now, they have a way. They have they have dishes that Chinese people know that's their Chinese dish.
And you don't think that black people have dishes that
No.
Chinese people are unaware of?
No.
Why don't they?
I'm trying to tell you.
And if they know about it, they frying chicken based on the fact that they had a black friend and they found out how black people fry chicken or whatever it is.
They fried chicken because niggas buy it.
No, they got fried chicken over there. They got they got fried chicken over there. It just don't look the same.
No, exactly. This is what I'm trying to say.
It over there. It just don't look the same.
What I'm trying to say is, they have culture. They have a way. They have a way that Christianity here is split up 1,300 ways.
It's been split like that forever.
No, not forever. No.
Okay.
Not forever.
Okay, we getting off topic now.
No. So I'm giving you an example of culture.
Right.
When you talk about culture in America, blacks and whites don't have any. We just got shit that we're used to doing.
I mean, and you guys can tune in or not tune in. You know,
I agree to disagree on that. I think we got all the culture.
I agree with Kelly. I will not.
We are the trickle down effect. That's why they're trying to destroy us through social media.
I think someplace else in the world could have a panel of 4 people that was of a different religion, and they would sit there and talk about the culture and praise the culture of African American people more than we're able to praise it for ourselves. And they would be able to identify. If you go through,
I can identify with what people are into. But what I'm trying to say, a culture is not just because you can relate to something. A culture that is a one thing, or these particular things that people in this particular race agree to, and they do. When you meet a Muslim, he takes a lot 5 times a day. This is part of their culture.
That is part of their religion, because every Arab isn't Muslim. You know, that's not their culture. Because I know a lot of black people who was in church at noon yesterday, and they were praising because they do this yearly.
They do it yearly. They don't do it daily.
You don't know what those people do.
I'm trying to tell you they don't.
But some people do. Just like every Muslim does not pray 5 times a day.
Exactly.
They do not. I done seen them. Some of them can't close their stores. Some of them make an excuse. Some of them ain't even concerned. And a lot of those people are losing those ways by way of younger people telling them that they ain't about to do that shit. And why is it? Because they are part of American culture now. That they have freedom of speech.
Because it's Americanized. That's what I'm trying to say. You just said it.
But I said it's a culture still. What I'm not agreeing to is that you're saying that we don't have culture, and we can have this debate for the next fucking 50 years because I don't agree. I think about when martial art movies started coming out and black people started watching martial art movies. What did they go do? They went and got hip hop soundtracks.
Yes.
Because they knew that if they brought rap music into the culture of martial arts, then they would be able to appeal more to black people. And it could be because of our dollars or spending dollars or whatever. That money has nothing to do with culture. It has everything to do with they brought that in because it made they shit seem live. It was like, damn, black people like our shit. Black people like our music.
Big shout out to the
black people like our style of martial arts and movies. We want more black people. That makes us cool.
So you think they put hip hop in there because
talk to the RZA. The RZA has been doing mighty things in martial arts movies. From a hip hop standpoint,
but
somebody asked for the number.
The number right there been a different.
Okay, well.
So anyway,
but that's like Afro beats. Like the black hip hop went to Africa, now it's come back as Davido.
You about to name 7 people.
But it's like the whole culture of Afro beats and Afro music came from American hip hop.
Came from techno. They mix techno with hip hop. That's what
Where did techno
Africans
come
do.
from?
But think about it though, it came from African American music.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. This. So y'all think about this. That's cool. Anybody and everybody who's black gonna say black people have culture. Sure we do. But I guarantee you no one can agree on what it is. And here's why. When you have culture, people know what it is. So you don't have to ask. You don't have to debate. Right. They already know what to do and what not to do. You feel me? Right. So this is what I'm talking about culture. With culture, you take off, when Chinese people come, they take off the shoes, they bow, you know what I mean? That's a cultural thing that they do, okay? Cool. There's not too much things that's cultural that black people do.
What about dress?
No.
Oh, we got caller?
Hello, this Freckles.
What are those Freckles?
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, so let's get this straight. Y'all know I was married to a Muslim, right? And my daughter is her family half Jewish, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know why y'all think that just because there's somebody in another culture / religion, because y'all talking to two different things. Culture and religion is two different things. So let's talk about
Very
that.
true. Very true.
So let's talk about, we're going to go into religion since y'all stuck on the religion part of it because it's not the culture.
Don't say y'all.
Yeah, okay. He's stuck on the religion part. Let's get it straight. I don't know why everybody thinks just because somebody's a Muslim or they Jewish or any other religion that they're better or they have a better culture. Right. That's a lie.
No.
Let's start there. That's nope.
I never said they was better.
You said they have something that we don't, right? What do they have?
I said what I said when I brought up Islam. I said even though it's a cult, even though it's a religion, it's things that they do that's in order. I'm saying when you have culture, you have order.
Why you think that they have order? They don't.
Okay.
I don't know why y'all, just because they go and pray 5 times a day don't mean they got order.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not, because of that, I'm talking about they, so let's put it like this.
Let's get into the Quran.
I'm not talking about the Quran. I'm not talking about the Bible. I'm talking about bottom line is this.
Let the caller finish.
No, but listen, but when you have, we know about Dearborn. Everybody in this room know about Dearborn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the formulation of Dearborn is full of what?
Scared.
Okay.
But guess what? That's not about their choice. Now, hold on. Press pause. This is what y'all don't understand. When you hear, the Jewish community or the Arab community, blah, 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 that's not by choice. That's by the state of Michigan.
Yeah,
that's pushing them in an area to control them, to keep eye on them. If y'all all in one spot, how can we not miss y'all? Just like they doing them, just like the niggas. The only difference is they taking care of their fucking neighborhoods. And that's the only difference. Y'all, they had a better chance because they got a better. Hold on, they had a better chance because they got a better neighborhood. They started off with something good. Look at Southwest. The Mexicans got trash and they still trash.
So the question,
you know what I'm saying?
But the question is, the reason why they have better neighborhoods and the reason why the Mexicans still have trash, because it's part of their culture.
No, it's not. It's what they teach them. When they bring them to America, even the Africans, when they bring them to America, they have them watching a video and they telling them to stay away from who? Black people. We ain't nothing. We this, we that, we trash, we garbage. They sit there and they put in their mind. And then let me give you another thing. When they come here, so there is no, when you go get your green card and you apply, there's no black or African American or white. I mean, or I'm sorry, there's no Arab, Mexican, or none of that. They got to be either black or white. And guess what? When the Chaldean come here, they're labeled as white.
I know.
When Chinese come here, Koreans come here, they're labeled as white. When Mexicans come here, they're labeled as black. So they put them in in the slums and tell them what? Look at what Trump doing. He don't want Mexicans here. Anything too close to us, he don't want here. But they don't even like us. Mm-hmm. Well, but let's start there. Even the Africans. Then when they bring the Africans here, they make the Africans hate us.
No, they don't make the Africans hate us.
Yes, they do. They put it in their head.
Listen,
I have a lot of African family friends, and they do. They put them in their head. I just spent my Christmas with some of my African friends, and that's one of the things that they were talking about.
One of the main things that I've learned about Africans is that they see different out of us because we have a lot of opportunity and we don't take care of it.
We don't have a lot of opportunity. They assume we have a lot of opportunity. That's the problem.
No, we have more.
No, we don't. Okay. We don't have the same opportunities that everybody else. We're just starting to. Let's start there.
No.
Let's start that we're just starting to. Let's start where you couldn't even be a nurse back in the 70s if you were black. And if you were the only black nurse in that nursing program. So don't say we had the same opportunities. We are just now getting the same opportunities that the YTs get. We did not.
So the whole
and I work with all YTs, and they say that to this day.
But the whole truth of it is, there's a lot of white women who didn't have the opportunities that nobody had because it was women based.
Guess what? But they still had them white men that had them opportunities.
Yeah, I just
so they wasn't living like we were. Think about this.
I ain't say nothing about that. Freckles Conrad.
Wait a minute. And we are going to have to let you go, caller.
Yeah, I was trying to get my little point in a couple minutes. I knew he was going to interrupt me at each time. And I got to get my drink.
Wow. Thank you, caller.
Look, I knew he was going to interrupt me, but bye, y'all. I got to go.
I listen, but I'm a judge. So
we ain't on our show.
So
we on the rise and grind, baby.
Right. I was sitting here and I pulled up ChatGPT. You know what I mean, to look up what black culture is to AI.
Okay, that's what's up.
Now there's a couple of things. Now I'm gonna skip over.
Don't skip.
No, I'm gonna skip over 1 and 2 because I don't have to. No.
Don't skip.
Number 1 is history and resilience, and I knew you were gonna laugh at that.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, but it's like at its core, black culture is rooted in the survival and resistance of enslaved Africans, and that is something that a lot of us pride ourselves in. You may not feel so, but the next number 2 is community and kinship. Extended family, chosen family, elders, mutual aid, and collective care of one another. Hey, caller, how you doing? Did they hang up? Number 3, which is something that I partake in and celebrate, oral traditions and communication, which is very much like what we're doing now, but even prior to storytelling, call and response, humor, preaching style, the music. Next is music and creativity. Black culture has shaped the global culture through music and arts. Spiritual, blues, jazz, gospel, hip hop, R&B, soul, funk, dance, fashion, visual arts, and hair culture. Faith and spirituality. The black church has historically been a cornerstone for spiritual, socially, and political things in the city. I'm not reading the whole thing. Language and innovation. African American Vernacular English, called AAVE, is a legitimate rule-governed language variety that has influenced the mainstream American English, slang, media, and pop culture. Food and tradition. Food is memory and survival. Soul food, regional dishes, communal meals, recipes that are passed down. Gathering around the table is an act of love amongst black people. Joy, humor, and excellence. Despite trauma, black culture is rich in joy, laughter, creativity, style, brilliance, and innovation. Humor is often served as a survival, truth-telling, and connection amongst black people.
So our culture is based off of survival.
That's what we had to do.
I mean, I don't think that's fucked up. I mean, what the fuck? It's our history. I mean, why does our history have to be fucked up?
I'm saying, like,
I mean, you gotta accept it.
But think about what did it make us though? I think it made us better. When last time, if you had went up against something, did it not break you or make you better?
That sounds good if you're doing a Negro spiritual and you trying to uplift people. But the truth is, the truth is, we always got to think about the broken us.
So we're gonna go back to like, is reality shows. I think it's all in your head. They got you fucked up. What was it?
But reality shows really have
a black fatigue.
But
because I'm tired. Is this a reality show?
But it's our reality, right?
Yeah, but reality shows seek to destroy us, though. I think they went from us trying to find our place in the media. Because remember, Living Single was the sort of what the framework for Friends. Mm-hmm. And that kind of what I call it the disingenuousness of how Fox played us.
Oh, absolutely.
As a culture, we start looking for our own outlets, our own media, our own voice in media.
Hey,
so
caller,
we got
how
to take
you
advantage
doing?
of that.
Hey, I'm good, y'all. This is G calling in. How y'all
G.
feeling this morning?
We
Happy
doing
New Year.
good.
Right.
Happy New Year.
Hey, yeah, I just calling to comment on the survivor part.
Mm-hmm.
I think while it's cool that we could say we are survivors, you look at it's not a good thing that we still have to say that we're in a survival, like that's part of our identity as survivors.
Mm-hmm.
It's a messed up thing that we got to do that, because you look at the Holocaust victims and survivors and all of that, they're not still in survival mode, and it happened to them in ways. Yeah, like that was less than 100 years ago for them. For us, it's over 200 years ago, or not over 200, because we still had to go through everything else as far as Jim Crow and things like that. You know, separate but equal, all that bullshit, right?
Right.
So to say that that's not, to me, that's not a badge of honor. It's like, yeah, we cool because we do that. Like, yeah, we survived, but why the fuck are we still in survival mode after all this time? Because it's stacked against us. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but no one said you have to take pride in it. But when we have anything that happens bad in our lives, I mean, you can't ignore the facts. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, it's there. It's a part of our history. It's something that happened. And the difference between us and Jewish people, they are able to blend. They're still just white people. You know, so when everything was over, and I'm not saying that what happened in the Holocaust wasn't terrible, but when all the dust cleared, some of them were able to just integrate back into society.
No, that was my point I'm making, though. That was just my whole point I was making, and that's why I feel like we are survivors, but I feel like it sucks that that's one of the words that's needed to describe us as a culture. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Because nobody else has had to survive longer than we have.
But
It's like, let's just take that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we know we survived. The whole world know we survived. That's why they keep trying to kill our ass off.
But when I talk to people in the Jewish community, they use the word survivor as a badge of honor.
Yeah, I do too.
They use it as a badge of honor. I work at the Detroit Historical Museum. We just had a whole exhibition of the Jewish community, and one of the things that right now my Jewish clients are the only ones that have to have armed guards when they host at the museum. Every place that they go, they have to have guns and protection.
Who is that?
The Jewish community.
Okay.
Because they still feel like they're in survivor mode. It is, and that's their reality in 2026, you know, but they're not running around comparing themselves to anybody else. They know what they have to do to protect their people.
Because they know their culture.
There you go.
Their culture, exactly.
I mean, their culture is to be killed by people randomly.
No, that's not true.
For being
No.
I mean, but what I'm saying,
that's not their culture.
No.
What I'm saying is they know that they still have hate out here.
That's
so
right.
they have to work as a community to make sure that they're protected. They're not blended. They don't feel a part of America. You know, now maybe they build things a little differently. Maybe, you know, once Uncle Jed got money, he passed the money on, something that we didn't do. You know, but
let's say this about the Jews, though.
Yeah,
they got reparations from America for some shit we ain't even do to them.
They did.
We still ain't got reparations for the shit they did to us. Come on now, Jews can't call themselves survivors all like that. Now, come on now, y'all survived the Holocaust. Y'all got to America and got easy fucking street.
And everybody gets to America again.
But like,
except us.
Like the reason why they carrying guns for them, because they are very wealthy. They own they have their own world banks. It's not because they feel threatened. It's because somebody trying to take their ass out so somebody else can get what they got.
I have a lot of high power clients. It's a lot of money that's going in and out of there. Exactly. I mean, and a company can be whatever. That's work business. Right. You know what I mean? But
that's dollars and cents.
So thank you, G. You got something else to say?
No, I'm gonna get somebody else to turn the call in.
We appreciate your time. Happy Friday, huh, bud?
So,
but I like the fact. I like to brag that I'm survivor. I like to brag because that's the stories from my people being from down south from Mississippi and how we came up. No matter what happened, we survived. How we, put our nose to the grindstone, we got up and we got our things accomplished.
Right.
But I think we downplay being survivor. We take away our power.
No, I don't think we downplay survivor. I don't think we play enough that we're survivors and we're genius. There's nothing that exists in America. They said 87% of everything created in America was created by African Americans.
I want to chime in here. Some of the conversations that's going on in our chat. A couple of people came like, no, America does not pay Jewish people. Germany did. They just brought their money, and somebody said Google it if you have a problem with it, Miles. They didn't say that part.
I don't have to Google it because some of this I do know that the fact that Germany did pay some of the Jewish people, and guess who else helped pay that? Americans. The Ford family was the biggest family who had some of their hands in the whole Germany Jewish Holocaust. Mm-hmm. That is why, if you ever know. Mm-hmm. When the African Museum came out in downtown Detroit, do you remember when the Ford family was not involved with it? Mm-hmm. Till it was a book being released called They Killed My Family. Look it up. And it was about Jewish people, how the Ford family actually gave Germany tanks. Germany, Hitler, you remember Hitler? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Ford family gave Hitler tanks, machines, to kill Jewish people. So the Ford family started donating to the African American Museum so they wouldn't have that exhibit no more.
So going back to the comments, Kong says every culture's history is based off of survival. No race been on top the whole time. Good morning, Jay Charisse. They have no choice, no country would export with them for 1,000 years. They just stopped paying France off like 10 years ago. I'm going. They still fighting. People are still fighting in their own country. Here's
the thing.
Lake pull out the good ones. So
we weren't even talking about that. I simply made a statement that blacks and whites in America don't have culture. We based on color in that culture. That's all I said.
And we understand.
Right.
We don't.
No, you don't.
Hey.
Shit.
Caller.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Jay Reese.
Do y'all know what year it is?
2026.
Right.
Man, that's what's up. And it's glad to hear y'all voice. We made it.
Yes, we
did.
You
know what I'm saying? That needs to be celebrated. Everybody that woke up and has continued to wake up this year so far. I'm calling in to figure out what the hell do you guys mean by black fatigue?
So when I read this, I look at it as just tiring. It is making the black culture tired. As we watch women and we're adding hair and we're adding lashes and all these BBLs and everything, it is spilling over into everyday looks of people, and we're tired of it. The behavior is changing of people, so we're. No,
you're right.
That's what I.
So, but listen, I can. So we speaking on this, right?
Right.
I can see how that thing or the thing we're watching can become a culture.
Right.
It is a culture.
Can we let her talk?
No,
you want to prove your point.
No,
I just want to. So because the question for me is more. It's more of opinions than fact based. The way that it's worded. And so that's why I had to call in, because I didn't quite understand. Are we looking for people are we trying to say that factual, reality TV factual has changed the way black people are seen?
Yes,
the way
absolutely.
We view each other? I'm trying to get down to what we're saying.
I think tell us what you see and what you feel, because there's so many different ways to unpack it. So when you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, how do you feel?
Yeah, it was a soft fight.
It wasn't a problem.
You want us to call you back?
Okay. No, I apologize. I forgot Starbucks words and our words don't match. I'm like, I said small. I ain't say nothing about tall.
Grande.
Oh Jesus, you forgetting this stuff. Okay, so what I view it as, okay, I don't like reality TV. I never have. I think that reality TV is worse than the news for me because it paints a narrative for the world that is not a true depiction of who we are. And so I don't like the reality TV portion with our culture at all.
Right.
And am I tired of it? I have been tired of it since the shit came out.
Right. Understood. Thank you for calling. Bring
You're
us
so
coffee too.
welcome.
Thank you, Jay.
I'm gonna call back, y'all. Bye.
Yeah, I seen somebody say that watching reality TV make us lose hope.
Hey, that's a great comment. And
Right.
Black American Negro buffoonery that we have accepted as Black culture has been foisted upon us since vaudeville.
Right. That's crazy.
But it's like, I remember hearing a story during World War II that white soldiers had a black soldier over there, and they put a tail on him, made him run around. For this is what reality TV is to me. They're making black people put on tails and run around and act like savages.
And how about this? Let's look at it. Let's go deeper. How about black people willing to put tails on themselves?
I mean, for the right price.
That's it.
Right. You know what?
Ain't nothing wrong with a little tail.
Here's what I learned, and this would make me really become black aware. And when Jerry Springer was on,
right,
you only had Mexicans and blacks and whites on there, and Mexicans didn't come till later. No, there were no other cultures on Jerry Springer.
Okay, so you get on my nerves with this shit. You don't see no other cultures in most of anything. I was watching a movie the other day.
God, that's not true.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What last show have you watched? When was the last movie have you seen? I'm serious. Like, how many times do you see an Arab running around in a movie or a TV show?
One of my favorite shows.
What show?
24.
24 and what?
24 TV series.
Were they the terrorists?
Sometimes, but
so they were being depicted as something that they don't want to be represented as.
No, that's not true. There was agents too. What I'm trying to tell you is that listen, what other coaches do, if you gonna have a bad side, you best believe you better have a good one for them. Like Denzel said, I'm not gonna play a criminal that gets away with anything. And he never did.
Okay, I asked you a question.
And I answered you.
In 24, they represented other cultures that wasn't black, white, or Hispanic.
Right, it was very much mixed.
I don't think nobody listening agree with you.
I don't care because most people don't even have the intelligence to
watch 24.
Shut up, Miles. Shut up, Miles. What I'm trying to say, most people didn't know 24 was actually based on 24 hours.
Why didn't they know that? They literally had a clock.
I don't see Jack Bauer's overrated to me.
See, this
super overrated.
He might be overrated because he's a white guy, right? So what kind of guy would he be to be rated properly?
He had to be like in John Wick. John Wick sets the bar. But
John Wick definitely is overrated because nowhere in the world an out of shape white dude gonna be able to do everything that he was doing.
Did you see him with his shirt off?
Yeah, he's terrible.
You're an out of shape white dude.
No,
he looked good in the motherfucker.
I'll try to do that shit tomorrow. I'm gonna learn it.
So, but my point is when it comes to black reality TV. They depict black men and women to be horrible parents, horrible people to each other. They make things, and they do it, and they instinctively do things. Hey, drink more, and they say this, and they still do it, and we still go through it, and we still watch it. It's the dumbest shit ever.
Okay, here's I'm gonna throw another show at you. Married Children.
Oh, so totally white trash.
Exactly. So, how do you think the white community reacted to
Oh, you mean when they canceled it? Oh, they ain't do nothing but cancel it.
For the longest, it was one of the longest running TV shows.
Like
They loved
seasons,
it.
right? They had like 10 seasons of Married Children. So
Al Bundy was so much like the white community American.
I totally agree. I said two people who don't got culture, whites and blacks. Like you said that.
That's not. We
Call
lose viewers.
Call you in the air.
All right, y'all. I escaped Starbucks. Okay, so listen. And I had to call back to finish what I was saying, but Lake, you said something that really I had to hurry up and call back.
About time.
So, like you said, I think somebody in a comment, or it was the other gentleman that's on the show right now, said that they had the black soldier put the tail on.
Yes,
and that's how
they
you
did.
use reality TV.
In World War II, yes, they did. Yep.
Yep, and Blake, you said for the right price. See, that's my problem right there. That statement, for the right price. You know, there is no price that will allow my morals to depict my culture as something that it is not. Right. That's not a price that you could pay me for that. And my problem is there's too many motherfuckers that look like us that got a price.
Mm-hmm. It's money over everything.
Now, this was what was crazy. I heard a show that was coming on. It was called Married to Medicine. And it was motherfuckers that look like us. And I said, oh, my God, about time.
Right.
Oh, my God, about time. Because we ain't all out here wretched. And I turned this goddamn show on to see these fucking professionals
ghetto
acting like bland damn food.
Mm-hmm.
I said, so you telling me that the only way we can show us is to be fools? No matter if we're professional or not, we're fools? That's what we're showing America.
Now I have a
question. That is horrible.
I have a question for you.
It hurts me to the core.
I have a question for you though. You don't think that white people or Arab people or Chinese people are selling themselves for the right price?
Like, to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck if they are, if they not, because that's not my culture.
Right.
I don't care what the other people are doing.
Well, Miles doesn't think you have a culture.
For me,
so I don't know what I mean. And
we
I'm not
want
trying
to bring up all the cultures. We need to stop bringing up what these people got, what those people are doing, because if some of it is good that can make us better, I get that. But to harp and grind on what they doing it too. But guess what? It ain't depicted like that. It ain't depicted like that. Because again, way back in the day, they already had a soldier with a fucking tail on. That was a black man.
Right.
Why give them more? Why?
I understand.
Now I'm going to hang the hell up.
Okay, go ahead.
Drop the mic.
I understand exactly what she's saying, but in every conversation we have, that's all everybody's doing is comparing themselves to everybody else. You know what I mean? This conversation wouldn't even be happening if we stuck to the comments on why black people are fatigued from reality TV. But we always, every single time, go into a conversation about what other people are doing. And I really don't give a fuck about what everybody's doing. I'm just not going to sit here and pretend like we're the only ones doing it.
Right.
And that's why people are exhausted, because that shit don't make me tired. I don't put it in. Married to Medicine, it wouldn't have been nothing about that. I seen as soon as I knew it was a reality TV, nothing about that interested me enough. I'd rather watch unreality TV and know that I am in a fantasy world of John Wick than to sit there and watch some bullshit that they trying to sell to me as reality, and it's still scripted. You know, it's still somebody decided, and let's get this straight. When I say that for the right price, that's for a lot of people, and I'm not just saying myself. And I wasn't really specifically talking about myself. I'm saying in any situation that you can put anybody in, for the right price. You know, I'll watch like a Chinese or something with subtitles or whatever, and you know how you'll see a Chinese woman naked or being treated poorly and this, that, and the other, or she's showing her body off. We know that it's not acceptable from where she come from. You know what I mean? But for the right price, she was willing to say, fuck what they beliefs were. I'm about to show these titties. You know what I mean? And she may get thrown out of the country or whatever the punishment is for her decision. But everybody can be dangled. And when I say everybody, please take this loosely. For every person who won't do it, there's somebody else that will. Let's say that.
That's true. It's a money over everything mentality.
Yeah. In every culture.
That's the hard part about it is money over everything mentality is.
Jay Sharice coming back.
Guys, chime in, caller.
Caller, you there?
Hello.
Hello.
What up, though?
What up, though? How y'all doing?
Hey, it's Kong.
Yeah, just me. But look, I was calling. I've been trying to call for a minute, but I was calling to say that I just wanted to clear some things up because people be confused. Like our country supports those other countries in times of war because they want to keep war going.
Mm-hmm.
True.
But the Jews have been being paid off every 5 years by the Germans. And it's been overseen by the U.S. government, which I think is fucking crazy. I mean, I think it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they making sure somebody pays somebody reparations like they shouldn't be doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when people say, well, how come black people don't get casinos? How come we don't get our own land? How come we don't get reparations? It's because we never fought. We never fought. You feel me? The Indians fought. They scalped white men while they slept. You feel me? Somebody had to work out a deal with them people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The deal with us was people say, well, why did we fight? We didn't fight because none of those other people understand what it's like to be a slave in America. We had to fight to get free first because we couldn't even get a gun. How you gonna fight when you can't get guns?
Right.
How you gonna fight when you can't ride a horse? A black man could not be seen on a horse until the 1900s.
Couldn't be seen on that nag.
You see what I'm saying? So when it say survivors, nobody has survived America like we have. But America has oppressed every single culture of people. They've done it to the Irish too. Yes. But the Irish look more like them. So the Irish showed them, oh no, we'll oppress black people too. We'll treat them like niggas and less than too, so that they can be like white Americans. But white Americans treated red-headed, freckle-faced white people like niggas from the moment they got off the boat. But white Americans have also struggled. When they were in Europe, they were treated like less than citizens. And then they came here and started, this was supposed to be like a boys club, where you could come here, have sex with whatever you want, and make all the money you want.
They made a movie about it.
Kong, I have a question. Did you hang up?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you believe there's a black culture?
I do, yes.
What do you define as black culture?
All the same things y'all done talked about. The things that we've brought to society, we brought to the social construct, the things that we hold dear to us. I don't care if it's jitting. Jitting is part of our culture.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So if jitting is a part of your culture, so is Kwanzaa, so is chitlins, so is, you know what I'm saying? So are HBCUs. These are all things, you know, a more conscious person will have a more in-depth, oh, it's not that. And then some people say we don't have a culture. Right? Because everything we have created was created based off what was given to us to use.
Right.
Right? Even our inventions came off of the fact that I wouldn't have created a broom with a stick had you not had me on my knees scrubbing this floor.
Right.
Facts.
You feel me? But this is still us, and this is what we protect, and we are still valuable and important. What I want to say about the black fatigue is this. Just like rap music and just like every other TV show before the internet went crazy, before reality shows went crazy, they only highlight the lower parts of us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they always do. It's always been that way. They only want to highlight everything negative. So all reality shows did was join that and promoting it. So now it's giving a voice to people who you used to have to pull up to their house to see how they live.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now they can just get right online and you see what they're about. So the BBLs was crossed over. That is crossed over. It's lawyers with BBLs.
That's crazy.
You feel me?
That's crazy.
Everybody had different intentions behind them. And when we judge each other, we got to know it's lawyers and doctors that listen to Glorilla.
Right.
You feel me? They be in their Bentleys banging it, they be in their Benzes banging it, but then they'll get amongst each other and talk about it like it's lowbrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So our biggest issue is that we were being oppressed, and then a bunch of us decided we were going to work and try to be like our oppressors.
So, question to you, Kong, because everything you said, I totally agree on. So, at what point? Because I believe, like hypothetically speaking, no, truthfully speaking, every year you do Juneteenth, right?
Yeah.
There's a process that you do it by, right?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying about culture. And I think people get culture wrong or mixed up when I say it. Culture is things that's implemented inside of what you do on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. However, when I speak of culture, I'm talking about things that have structure. So when you have structure, you know what it's going to do. You know what you don't do, and you know what you're willing to do. So on Juneteenth, he know what he's doing. Right? It's a particular day or time that's targeted towards Black or African American. Hold on, wait a minute. African American people. Now, that's why I want to ask about culture. Is I can answer more things about other people's culture because how about if I don't eat soul food?
Wait a minute. You was going to cut me off because I was going to say you asked him a question and then answered it.
I ain't finished it.
He's still on the phone though.
I didn't finish, but that's okay.
The phone is beeping, and then you can say, "Kong, I have a question," and then you went into a whole speech, brother Kong.
So, Kong, do you understand what I'm saying?
Come on, brother Dixon. Come on, Dixon.
Yes, I understand what you're saying, but she covered that in her when she talked about chat. She covered that. She said that the culture is things that we that are set in stone, that are set in time, things that are important to us gathering around the table. So the systems are in there too. You know what I'm saying? They're also, because we just celebrated Kwanzaa, so I understand what you're saying. Yeah. That's definitely a certain thing we do at a certain time in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But so is jitting.
Jit ain't no certain time. Nigga you can't jit with no legs. Listen, all I'm saying is
thank you for calling back.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, little bro on the ones and twos.
That nigga is not little.
He's my little brother.
Yo, February 14th, man. Y'all say the date. February 14th.
It's Valentine's Day. What are you doing? Butt naked dancing?
Good morning.
No, February 13th. My bad. February 13th is not Valentine's Day. It's the night before. I'm having a comedy show. Everybody wearing pajamas is going to be fun as hell.
Oh, it's side chick Valentine's Day. Okay.
No, the day before is not the side chick. The day after is the side chick.
Right, that's Valentine's Day. I'll see if I can get a few of my girls and we come hang out. Send us a flyer so we can put it on the show Tuesday.
So,
all right, man.
No, but reality TV has damaged the mindset of a lot of men and women.
I think especially the younger generation. Like,
sure.
I should say
younger.
I mean, you don't think that you know what, to your point, you're right. Fuck it.
Those mindsets were already there though. They're already there.
Thank you, Kong.
He's still on his phone.
But I would tell you, hey, I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna sit here and be a hypocrite because I know myself way back when. Mm-hmm. I know myself before social media, and I'm damn sure happy that a lot of myself didn't make it to social media, so I've learned.
There you go. Calling on there.
Hey, it's G calling back. Hey, I'm gonna actually address y'all topic y'all had this time.
Okay.
We be on a fantastic voyage on this morning show, and I love it though. I love it because we go all over the place. But I do think it's created that fatigue for the simple fact what Miles was just saying. These young people, they take this and they repeat it outside, not on TV. And now you see it on TV where it was entertainment, but you're seeing it being repeated by these young people in your face at the mall, at the restaurant. Mm-hmm. You know, there's no reason why, like, you know, it used to be standards and things to what you did, right?
Right.
Like you dressed, when you dressed to go to a certain restaurant, you wore certain things. And we have lost that. Now titties got to be out every fucking where. You know what I'm saying? Dudes think because they throw on the blazer, they still get to fucking have their ass showing. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Do the shit the way it's supposed to be done. Yeah. And I do blame reality TV for a lot of that. I mean, not just reality TV, because it has to be somebody to check you. When I was growing up listening to rap music, I always had my dad, my uncles to check me and say, hey, you know that's entertainment, right? They ain't really out there doing that. That ain't for you to go do. It's just entertainment. They would equate it to the TV and what was going on the TV. It's just like that shit. It ain't real. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that one.
With the drill rap and the reality TV, because these niggas really started talking about what they were really doing,
right?
And had recorded and put on Facebook. And for a lot of guys, you know, for a lot of guys who didn't have the guidance for them to say, "Hey, that's some dumb shit. Don't ever do that." You know, those are the people that then repeat it. Or for the females who see these females fucking having a fight in the middle of a fucking 5-star restaurant, and now they think that them and they girls can have a disagreement and do that in front of your face. That's where the fatigue come in, because we got to see it now.
Hey G, you know what? And you right, the drill rap, right? So again, remember I mentioned this about blacks and whites, same, we just color based. Drill rap, when Nazar Muhammad broke it down, he said they just mimicking what white folks has done for years, hundreds of years. They go kill another person, a black person, right? Except for they doing it on their own people. They will record it, written down. I killed Mr. Johnson, raped his wife, blah, 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 cut her legs, whatever. So the fact that we think like this, again, they were our slave masters. So I don't see how people could actually see the direct connection between our slave masters, or quote unquote our oppressors, to how we are today. That's crazy to me. If people don't see that, just that alone.
Oh, that's definitely a big part about it. Yeah, I mean,
that alone.
That's definitely a big part of it.
Yeah,
but we talking about the black fatigue right now, so I couldn't bring that part up. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay on topic, brother. That's why we can go down that road with the topic that addressed that, right? But I had to stay on topic. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you didn't. Thank you, G. Thank you, G.
Hey, and one more thing. Can I say one more thing?
Sure.
Absolutely.
I always say we have to take as the older rappers and everything, right? And older people, we had to really take some accountability. And I'm not a rapper, but I'm just saying,
right? Because
I remember a time when they told you had to be real and authentic. And I remember niggas getting into fights and putting each other on blast all over this. But now when these young dudes doing it, what they tell them, "Oh, y'all stupid, we ain't do that." Yeah, but y'all just told them something, but didn't give them the guidance of how to do it like y'all was doing it. Now we want to judge them because, okay, y'all told them be real.
Right.
And now they as real as you can fucking be. And now we knocking them.
But they really dumb too.
Right.
So thank you very much.
Thank you, G.
Yeah, thank y'all.
I want to, Mika Smith said, I don't think reality TV no longer create black fatigue, because now we are seeing black creators demanding control and the audiences. The black audiences are more... They're more adamant about what they're tired of seeing, and we are demanding more positive than negative. And then she goes on to say, I do believe in the beginning that reality TV perpetuated these horrible scammers to keep up with the Joneses.
Praise God.
It's true.
And on that note, we about to get out of here. It's been beautiful. It's 11:35, I believe it is.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's 11:35.
It's cool. My last day on Rise and Grind. I appreciate y'all having me all week, all morning.
Glad you've been able to come over, man. We appreciate you. Lake, I don't like your ass.
I know you don't like me. I can tell by your thought process. You can't like me. Like dumb shit. But one thing I do know for sure, two things for certain, is that Miles and I will be back here on Tuesday with the same banter.
She has no culture. Hey, yo, let's get out of here.
I have more culture in my pinky finger than you do.
Not in my pinky finger. I got more culture on my thumb.
Pop.
Hey, yo, we about to get out of here.
I'm not closing the show. Hey guys, we're about to get out of here. Thank you guys for coming. Is this the first show of the new year? Not the first show of the new year, but the first Rise and Grind of the new year.
First Rise and Grind. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
If you still have something to say about the topic, feel free to DM me. I will keep it going on my Facebook threads.
Yeah, don't put it on mine. We'll see y'all later. Don't forget to, if you have any friends, and if you have not yet, go to Rise and Grind Morning Show, all one word, to our YouTube page and subscribe.
Yep.
Oh, and also you can catch us now on damn sure Apple Podcasts.
Can you really?
Yes. And everything is up and running. So hopefully everything iHeartRadio, no later than next week, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Spotify, you name it, Rise and Grind Morning Show will be there.
That's what's up. And y'all catch me on Thursday nights. I'll see y'all there.
That's right. Thursday night at 7:30 or 7:45. Which one you know? 7:45. All right.
It's like 8:15.
Shut up. It was actually 8 o'clock on the dot, fool. All right then, y'all. See y'all later. Peace.
See ya. Bye.